Very beautiful good evening to everybody. Yeah, I want to welcome you to today's podcast, and we hope your day went very well. Yeah, so we have not really been too active for a while now. Yeah, we've had reasons to postpone our podcast, so we actually want to apologize for that. This is actually due to some certain issues. Yeah, but we're glad we're back today, and we hope to have a very, very interesting session on today's podcast. And having said that, I hope you guys are doing very great. Hope you went to work and you're back, definitely with your family, I guess. And so, yeah, it's good to be here once again. I want to say very big welcome to everyone who is already here and listening. Just so to remind you, I'm not in the studio alone. As usual, we have Rubel in the house. So, Rubel, why don't you say hello to our listeners?
Hi guys, good evening. How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. So, like Sammy has already said before, we strongly apologize for the previous weeks that we were not able to do our normal Tolk TV podcast like as usual. I know many of you were anticipating, you wanted to come online and listen. We're deeply sorry about that. I hope you accept our apologies. And today, as usual, I want you all to turn up. Turn up, turn up, turn up. When I mean turn up, go tell your friends that Tolk TV is on air. Like you're working now. So invite your friends as usual, tell your family members. You can create a watch party. That way, you can create a watch party on Facebook. So that way, many people will get to listen to the program. And I'm very sure you already know the topic. And if you do not know, or you're just joining us for the first time, so Sammy will be giving us or telling us to this topic.
Alright, guys, so you've heard it all from Rubel. Yes, and today, if you're just joining us, I want to say a very big welcome to you who is just joining, who probably heard of Tolk TV Podcast for the first time. We want to say you are welcome, and we hope that you have reasons to come back next time. Okay, and today we're actually having a very big giveaway. Yes, just in case you have been saying it. I know some persons were really disappointed for last week's postponement to today. We had already said we're giving out the 5k. We were supposed to do a giveaway last week, and we had reasons to have postponed it to this very week. Want to really apologize, and to also let you know that we are still doing this very giveaway today. We're giving 5,000 naira to two persons, and this is this giveaway was proudly sponsored by 308 Media. Yeah, for all your media jobs, for anything that has to do with video production, in all aspects of video production, even when it comes to having a very good sound for your music, good mastering, and all that. Yeah, 308 Media is there for you 247. And just in case you don't know, 308 Media is actually a friend of Tolk TV. Yeah, it's a very good friend at that, and we're glad they're having reasons to, sponsor this very good giveaway for today's edition. Okay, guys, just before the show ends, we'll be giving out the rules, or whatever criteria it is for you to win today's giveaway. And so let's talk about today's topic. Yeah, well, we're not wasting anybody's time today. We're going ahead. So today we have a very, very interesting topic before us. Okay, so Rubel, I guess you'll be the one to introduce today's topic.
When I told them that you'd be the one to do that, okay, nevertheless, I would still do it. So today's topic is what's the best criteria to measure success? Okay, I think we've done the part one before, but because the topic is so interesting, like we cannot just leave it to die like that. So we're bringing it back. So we're making a part two version of it. Please, guys, if you ask me, I don't even know. I'm here to learn myself. So those of our listeners that knows how to give us constructive comments, that knows how to go to the dictionary and give us good meaningful answers, please, we're waiting for you. Because me myself, I'm very sure Sammy here is also here to learn as well, and so other persons that will be joining us and be listening to this podcast, they also want to learn. Please, from your own opinion, from your own perspective, from how you feel, how you think, or how you see it, what is the best criteria to measure success? Please send in your answers, and please, as usual, I'm begging you, like Sammy will always say, there's always recharge card for the first person that gives us the best constructive comment. So please, let it be orderly and meaningful.
Thank you, guys. You've heard it. And talking about today's topic, we actually had to bring it back because the other time we talked about this very discussion, we were not really having a very good network to fluently talk about that. And so hopefully today we're believing that network isn't going to do its shit today, and we'll be opportunity to fluently talk about today's topic. And about the recharge card, yes and no, because I'm saying yes and no because we're doing a very big giveaway today that I believe it's more than recharge card.
No, I'm not saying we give them a recharge card. I'm just letting them know that before, like we usually do, we give them a recharge card to the first or second person that gives the best constructive comment.
And that actually hasn't changed. Exactly. Just in case you're thinking, okay,
this is a very interesting topic. This is not something someone can laugh about, because I feel this topic is something everyone needs to come online to listen and learn from it. I'm very sure we have professors that will be listening to this show. So please, from your own perspective, or rather from your own experience in life, I'm very sure none of us are kids anymore. Everybody is going out there to do their daily hustle. From your own experience in life, what did you think is the best criteria to measure success?
All right, guys. So you've heard it. What exactly do you think is the best criteria to measure success? Okay. So I'm going ahead to start this very topic just before you guys start flipping in your contributions. And okay, one of the criteria today to getting the 5,000 naira giveaway, or to being part of the 5,000 naira giveaway, is for you to invite someone to join this very show. Invite the person to join the show, and the person is going to indicate that yes, I am here, and so person did invite me to join the podcast.
So I think we have a comment from Akube Perere. He will never disappoint us. See, this guy, I think he actually went to Oxford University, because we need to invite him to this show. We need to interview him. So please just read the comment for our listeners and let them hear what Akube Perere has actually shared with us today.
Okay, so we'll have a very beautiful comment from Akube Perere, and here it is. It said, number 1 is discover your value. Okay. Number 2, compare yourself only to yourself. And number 3, measure what's hard to measure. Nice one. Number 4, he's saying the positive impact you have on others. Number 5, the ability to be grateful for what you already have. Number 6, the ability to overcome your circumstances. And number 7, the ability to enjoy each and every moment. 8, he said, the ability to find contentment and the ability to pursue your goal. That was the last one from Akube Perere. So a very big thank you for that beautiful comment. You've listed all these out, but we would actually appreciate you putting up examples of your real experience of how exactly life has treated you, and your reasons of saying by saying okay, this is all part of what I think one can measure success with. Yeah, you've said it all well, and thank you very much.
You can also share with us. Okay, I'll say it again. If you have any life experience regarding this topic, you can share with us. It will be very useful, and it will also help other persons with their contribution as well.
Okay, guys, keep the comments coming in. Keep in your contribution. Yeah, don't fail us, guys. And yeah, when it comes to measuring success, I think Akugbe had pointed out the exact and very specific reasons, you know. And for me, words, job title, and happiness are some of the most common measures of success. And it's also very important to measure success the right way, because it informs how you spend your time and effort. You get it? And if you don't measure success in terms of what's truly important to you, you can't work towards getting even there. So yeah, discovering your values, like Pere had already said, it's very important. Compare yourself to yourself and only yourself. It's very important. Measure what's hard to measure. Thank you very much, Pere. We really appreciate your comments, even if I feel you had reasons to go online to dig out some certain things. Yeah, but it's very important. It's all part of the show. Whatever it is you can get your answers from, whatever it is you can put up stuff, it's appreciated. And like we said, the criteria to be part of the 5,000 Naira giveaway that 308 Media is sponsoring is by you inviting someone to join this podcast. And not just inviting somebody, let the person indicate that you actually invited them to join the show. I'm sure that's not really so difficult to, partake in today's giveaway. Or Ruben, what do you think about that?
No, it's actually a good one. So today we are trying to change dimension from the way we usually give out our cards. So we're making it a giveaway. All thanks to our sponsor. Thank you very much. Tolk TV, I appreciate you. We love you. We want you to always do more like this for us. So please, like we always say, I'm seeing less persons online. What's happening? People don't love us anymore. Can you just tell people about Tolk TV? Just create a watch party. It's very easy. Once you go on the comment, click share, you create a watch party. Very easy, so that people on your contact list can as well join and listen to the show. Because if we don't have any listeners on the show, I'm very sure today's podcast is going to be very boring, and I'm sure you really do not want that. So please share, send in your comment. You can as well call too. The number to call will be put up on the screen for you, so that even if you cannot type, or maybe what you want to say will be very long for you to type, you can as well just call us and drop in your contribution.
Okay, so you've heard it from Rubel. Make sure you're having reasons to, give a call to us. It will really deeply be appreciated, alright? So we are waiting for your call and contributions. And just before we go ahead, we've got comments from Mr. Sunday Osariti Idausa, and he's saying success is not measured by what you accomplish, but by the opposition you have encountered, okay, and the courage which you have maintained to struggle against overwhelming odds. Wow, that's really deep. That's really deep, Mr. Sunday Osariti. A very big thank you for that beautiful comment. Okay, guys, keep coming in. Keep your comments all coming in. And we also do have another comment from Mr. Emirichi. He said, "What's the best criteria to measure success?" This is so huge, but my answer will be as straight as never. Wow. Thank you very much, Mr. Emi. To me, the best criteria to measure success is legacy. Okay, that's really interesting, and it's appreciated, Mr. Emi Richie. He said the best way he can, tell or measure success, it's legacy. And if you're wondering what legacy really is, let's go through some very deep definition of what legacy is. He said it's an amount of money or property left to someone in a will. Okay, applicant to a particular college or university who is regarded professionally because of a parent or other relative attended the same institution. Okay, so we're on dictionary, and let's see exactly what it says about legacy. And just before we do that, don't forget to share this very post. Don't forget to like our page here on Facebook. And do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And for those who feel, okay, I don't have Facebook, or your friends do not have Facebook, I'm sure they definitely do have YouTube on their phone. So don't forget to ask them to go on YouTube and search for Tolk TV. And yeah, you would see our live broadcast on our page. Okay, according to the Longman Dictionary of Contemporary English, legacy simply means something that happens or exists as a result of things that happened to an earlier time. I'm sure we have a caller in the house. Yeah, we have a caller in the house. Hello, good evening. You're on to Tolk TV. Hello, good evening. You're on to Tolk TV.
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you. Good evening.
Good evening.
You're on loud and clear, sir.
This is David Morgan speaking.
Thanks for calling, sir.
I want to commend all the people, the administrative body of the Tolk TV.
A very big.
We enjoy your program. And
Okay.
we pray that God will increase your strength in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you very much, sir.
Go to the very point. The criterion is crediting a man to be successful, right?
Yes, a criteria to measure or tell a man or somebody who is actually successful.
To my own point and to my own knowledge, I think for a man to be credited with the award of being an excellent man or to be successful is not based on the number of houses you have, or
Okay.
the number of cars, or the caliber of people you move with.
Okay.
It's based on the people you are able to affect.
Okay.
People able to affect.
Yeah.
That is what counts. That is what counts.
Okay.
Give it credit of being successful.
Okay.
You have mansions, riding on children, big cars, without affecting the people living around you,
Mm-hmm.
or rather, your family.
Yes.
You are not successful. You are only successful to yourself alone. But to me, you are a
Okay.
very successful man. So not
Okay.
until you make a positive impact
Mm-hmm.
in your environment, in your community, in your state, in your family, and you must plan. That is
Okay.
the only way you can be a successful man. You may not have enough money, you may not be ready, but with
Okay.
the little you have, you're able to affect life. That is what makes you a successful man. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, and for being our first caller, not just our first caller, for at least giving a very constructive answer. We
Thank you, sir.
will be sending you a recharge card from the 5,000 naira giveaway. We'll actually be sending you 500 naira recharge card after the show, sir.
I'm grateful. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so you've heard it all from Mr. Davison Omorogeva. He just didn't call. He's not just the first caller. He actually gave a very constructive comment. So, Ruben, what do you actually have to say about what Mr. Davison has said?
Honestly, I'm speechless right now. Honestly, I'm really speechless because this topic that we are treating today is really taking a toll on me because I'm still trying to figure out. Honestly, this topic is a very deep one. It's like yourself, to make you think about yourself, to make you discover some things that you really do not know before. So, in regard to this topic, I think I was just having a deep thoughts within the week, all by myself, with myself. So, and I get to realize something that when you're trying to measure criteria with success and all that, you're trying to measure yourself and all the things that you've accomplished in life with contributions and additions to all the comment that has come in today. I guess you realize that you're working and without showing any fruit for it. I can't actually label that a success because there are some persons that walk like elephants, let me use the word, and eat like ants. They walk a lot. People see them, and the way it is, they actually thought maybe their work is bearing fruit. But when you're working and it's not bearing any fruits, it's not showing anything for it. You can't measure yourself up to someone who's exactly. You get my point.
And I think we have a caller in the house. Hello, good evening. You want to Tolk TV?
Good evening, man. My name is Engineer Collins. I'm calling from Lagos.
Oh, okay. Engineer Collins, welcome on the show,
I
sir.
want to talk to you.
Exactly, sir. You're welcome.
I am something.
Yes, you are on to Talk TV. Thanks for joining us today, sir.
Alright, sorry that I came in late, but your program has just made me something else that if I don't listen to your program sometimes, I'll not feel very comfortable. Anyway, thanks to the admin and every member of the team.
Okay.
The
Thank
program
you very
has always
much.
been fun.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you.
Okay, sir.
I just want to contribute to what one of the listeners just said. Being successful is the ability to impact on people and how far you've gone. It's not only getting a lot of houses and how to share something. But
Okay.
I wonder why a lot of people would say successful in business, successful in family, successful in career. But success generally means trying to edge over others in a particular thing you hope to get.
Okay.
And I would generally say that a successful man is just someone who is just successful in only one part.
Yeah.
But successful in all.
Exactly.
For us to measure the criteria of success, we need to check out the background. You
Mhm.
say, okay,
Yeah.
about the family, how is the friends, are they living in good times? And apart from that, what are the person achieved? You get.
Okay.
We need to add that. Yeah. You can't tell me a hungry man is a successful man.
That's true, sir.
You get.
Yeah.
A hungry man cannot be a successful man.
No.
We say successful man is someone who has achieved a lot and has imparted to others.
Mhm.
And a very good example of people, a successful king was Solomon.
Okay. Yeah.
Solomon's leadership has been one of the greatest leadership about how God gave
Of
him
all
wisdom
time.
about judging between the two nations. So, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I want to throw this on like what just happened like last week about Lincoln at the Big Brother house.
Okay.
You know, people will say that guy is now winning that award alone is already successful.
Mhm.
Actually, you get what I'm saying.
Exactly, sir.
People can describe success in different ways.
Mhm.
Generally, the best way to describe success is what you gain and how far you have impacted on people.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much.
Thank you very much,
Alright,
Mr.
okay.
Success. Mr. Collins, I'm already calling you Success because I think you have spoken our mind so deeply. Obviously, you are already successful. So, sir, for being our second caller and for taking time to make your contributions, we'll be sending you your recharge card of 500 naira from the 5,000 naira giveaway that 308 Media is sponsoring. So do us well to let us know the network you're using and the one you would prefer, sir, after the show. Alright, thank you. Alright. Alright, guys, you have heard it from another caller. The two callers so far have benefited from our giveaway. And mind you, we are not giving it all in recharge cards. The two other persons who are going to win this very giveaway will be giving it to them 2,000 naira each. So you already know the criteria to being part of this very giveaway. Alright, so we have lots of comments piling up already.
You guys are really serious, so
And from our Cookboy Peter, he said, to crown it all, the best criteria to measure success is contentment and self-hard work. Thank you very much, Mr. Cookboy. And from Collins,
can I say something in regard to what Cookboy Pereira just said? Okay. So you're saying that to crown it all, the best what criteria to measure success is contentment and self-hard work. What about if the self-hard work is there, but there is no self-contentment? I mean, you're working hard, because this is something. It's not just coming to drop a comment. We really need to think it through. We really need to put it into our personal life and see how it actually relates and tallies. You understand? Because if you drop, when you come here to drop a comment, I expect it to be like it's something you experience in your own personal life. Because what I and Sammy had said earlier on, we said that please you should try and share your experience with us, and that will really help us on this show tonight. You understand what I'm saying? Because some persons, I know a lot of persons that actually work very hard, but they don't feel contented with what they have. That's why I said walking like an elephant, eating like ants. It's not like they don't want results to be showing, you know. They want results to be showing. They want it, like they want results to come out from what they're actually working for, but it's not just coming. People see them outside and feel they are successful. People see them and say they have 10 jobs and these people, they are earning cash, they are earning money, but deep down their heart, they are not okay with what they are actually. Exactly. But when it talks about the hard work, commitment and everything, A1 for them, you understand, but they are really not satisfied with what they are getting in return. So this whole thing goes, even you that is dropping the comments, can you ask yourself if you're contented with what you have? Just ask yourself that.
It's a very big question, and you've heard it from Rubel. Okay, let's go straight to the next comment from Mr. Collins Anthony. He said, "Good evening. I'm happy to join today talk show." Thank you very much, Mr. Collins. And from Emi Richie again, he said, "This caller has said my mind. That's what legacy is all about. The footprint you leave behind is what measure how successful you are." Thank you very much, Emi Richie. And from Iyalehwe TY, the best way to measure success is how many lives you have affected positively. And from Happiness Emmy, the best way to measure success is the ability to overcome hard circumstances. From Happiness in Delta State. Okay, that's very good. Thank you very much. That's a very big one. Thank you, Happiness Emmy. We really appreciate your comments. Okay. You are the one saying the best way to measure success is the ability to overcome hard circumstances.
Please, I want to say something in regard to Yalekwe TY's comments. You said the best way to measure success, is how many lives you affected positively. TY, the thing is, you can be affecting so many lives positively, but deep down your heart, you're not okay. Doesn't mean you're contented. Bring us back to contentment, you know. Yeah. Because you that is affecting so many lives positively, is your life affected positively? Is your life changing? Like, how would I put it now? I really don't know how to say it. But you're speaking positively into people's life. You're impacting people in a very good way. But in the reverse case, are you impacted with those things you're using to change people's life? This is about you. It is about yourself. It is about how you feel. Can you come out in public and say, yes, my best criteria to measure my own success is this and is that? We are all still hustling. We are all still strongly. You understand? That's the reason why we are working. If you're successful, if you've gotten to the peak or the level of which we actually want to be in life, I'm not sure many of us will wake up 6 o'clock in the morning and come back 8 o'clock in the evening. Do you understand? So what I want us to do is let's speak from our own experience, put ourselves in the shoe and gather your more information so that others can learn. Because I don't want us to just say because we want to say. I want people to learn from your own experience and say this has happened to somebody like this because the person shared his or her experience. So let's share our experience and that way we'll learn.
Alright guys, you've heard it from Rubel. And we have a comment from Daniel. He said to measure success is merely discovering and fulfilling purpose and adding value in the life of people. A very beautiful one from Daniel. Thank you for joining us on today's talk show, and we want to believe that it's the first time, and we would really appreciate you joining us again by next week, and whenever it is, we'll come up here.
I see you. Thanks for joining on the show.
Okay, and from Osaritin Gospel Moigwe, he's saying one of the criteria to be successful in life, once you have life, anything is possible. From Mr. Osaritin, and he's saying also health is wealth. So if you are focused and determined by God's grace, I think success is possible. Cursing a living dog is better than a dead lion. Okay, because a living dog is better than a dead lion. More grace to Tolk TV in Jesus' name. Thank you very much, Mr. Osaritin, for your beautiful comments. And from Akugbe, okay, I think Akugbe is really serious today. He said working hard and you are not contented with the level of work you are doing or the benefits from your work shows that you are not ready. Because even Solomon in the Bible worked hard and also contented with what God gave him, and he made a simple prayer. Why? Because he worked hard and he was satisfied with what he had, and God blessed him the more. Thank you very much, Mr. Peter Akugbe. The satisfaction is one very big thing.
I'm going to ask you now, from this whole thing, from the topic, from the contributions that has been coming in so far, what is your own point? Like, what's your own insight in this whole thing?
Okay, Mr. Davison Omorigwe has spoken my mind. Success is all about, it's not really all about all the time what you've achieved so far. Just like Emirichi said, legacy, how much you've affected people's life, how much of a very good footprint you've left behind. Even after you are dead, people are still like, okay, this person is this person is that.
Wait, can I ask a question? Can you be successful and be broke? Because when they're talking about legacy and affecting people's life positively, it doesn't have to do with money. It doesn't have to do with what you have. You understand? So can you measure your success? Like, can you say I'm successful, like when you're broke?
Okay, it doesn't, like, that's why we said it's not really about the money part. But if, for example, I was,
can you be in the right frame of mind to affect people's life positively
without being wealthy?
Yeah, exactly. When I mean broke, not that's completely broke, or Richard. I mean, you don't have enough to even take care of yourself. So can you be in the right frame of mind to affect people's life positively?
Of course. For example, the fact I don't have a car yet doesn't mean I can't talk to people for the little I've been able to achieve. If, for example, I was working towards getting a bicycle even, and I was able to do that with being focused and determined to do it, and someone else who I see is trying to get a car, for example. Okay. Now, the reason why that person might be trying to get a car is because that's the level he has been able to attain or to ascertain. The fact that I'm not there yet doesn't stop me from encouraging that person. It doesn't stop me from affecting that person's life with what I was able to afford or to, get the little that I was able to get. Okay, maybe the reason why I went for a bicycle was because at that very time, that's what I could get. Exactly. The reason why someone else wants to get something big is because they've gotten to that stage and they're trying to move on to the next stage. So yeah, it doesn't stop you from affecting people's life because you don't have a car, you don't have this. No, of course, yeah, you can be in the right frame of mind. As far as you're living like Mr. Osaritin said, you can still be very successful.
No, because judging from the comment that I'm coming so far, like I said before, I came here to learn. You understand? So I really, if the case I'm in public or I'm in a place whereby something like this is brought up, I will not have to defend myself with the contributions that I've seen so far here. You understand? So that's the reason why I actually made that point. Not as if it's just a thought. I can't be defending myself like this in public and somebody can just raise this question and I wouldn't know how to respond to them. So, but since you said that, good to know. Well, we are still on Tolk Tv Podcast. Before when we started, we usually go on like 2 minutes break. But now you guys are on us like back to back. We could not even take a 2 minutes break anymore. And for that, I want to say we love you so much. We appreciate you, your time coming here to join us, contribute on the show, trying to teach and educate others. I say a very big thank you to you all. Please do not forget to create a watch party for us. Follow us on Instagram, official_Tolk TV. Same on YouTube, Tolk TV. If you're on Facebook and you want to share this with your friends and they really want to join us, they can go on Instagram and YouTube to join us and also listen to the show. Please, we're begging you so much that try and share after the program. You can just share or go back and listen or tell people about it. It's not too difficult to do.
Okay.
Really begging you to do this for us.
All right, guys. Thank you once again for joining us. And in case you don't know, we still have 4,000 naira to give away, 2,000 naira each.
Take the money home.
There is 2,000 naira up for grabs. The 5,000 naira, we've been able to give 1,000 naira. I told you what you have to do to get today's giveaway. And again, it's proudly sponsored by 308 Media. All you have to do, share our podcast, invite someone to join, let whoever you invited indicate that you asked them to join us, and you've gotten yourself 2,000 naira. It's as simple as that. 308 Media had already given us the money. Us is just to give it out. So guys, come on, you can do it. Share our podcast, invite someone to join the podcast, let the person indicate that you invited them to join the podcast, and that's it. Okay, so keep your comments all coming in. Keep it all coming in. Keep coming in. We have a comment from Ruth. You know, woman Ruth is saying it's important to measure success the right way because it informs you on how to spend your time and effort. Thank you. A very beautiful one from Ruth. Really appreciate. And we have another one from Blessing Mock Show tonight. Thanks to Collins Anthony. Okay. So please, Blessing, indicate if Collins actually invited you to join the podcast. Thank you very much. And another comment from Patrick Progress. The best way to measure success is to discover your values. Highly motivated people often focus much on execution and the way it be carried out in order to achieve a particular goal. Thank you, Patrick Progress. We really appreciate you joining us.
Have anyone said anything about a mentor living up to their mentor and something like that? No, you're laughing. It's the truth. I was hoping maybe somebody will say, okay, you can have a mentor that you'll be looking up to, something like that. Somebody that will be mentoring you, coaching you about life.
Okay, I think that's what Patrick Progress had actually, put up. Guys, we have 5,000 naira up for grabs. I don't know, it's like nobody's ready to even do this. But just in case you guys are not interested, immediately after the show, we will be refunding the money back to 308 Media and tell him that the listeners for today was not actually interested in the giveaway. We've told you it's a very simple criteria. We have big, I'm just getting to know that we have very, very big boys and big girls in the house. That's all you have to do. That's the criteria. Invite someone to join the show. Let the person indicate that you invited them and share the post. That's all.
Do they think we're not going to give them the money, like the card?
This is not even the card issue. Once you're done with the show and you qualify to get the giveaway, you send in your account number immediately after the show and we are crediting you. This is no jokes. If just in case it seems like we ain't serious about this, we're really serious. So yes, guys, don't forget.
Someone so that I can collect the money since they're not interested.
No, Ruth, you're not allowed.
No, see, don't do this.
Ruth, you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to participate on this very giveaway. Don't worry, some other time though.
That's what you always say. That some of that time, people will know that the year will end.
The both of us and every other person who is working with Tolk TV, who is involved, is not always entitled to participating in any of our giveaway.
See, this thing is not fair. It's not fair. Even our listeners, they will know that it's not fair. How can you be doing this? These people are doing shakara. They are doing big girl and big boys. Let me have this money.
Oh, okay. Blessing has been able to confirm that Mr. Anthony invited him. Wow. Okay, so Collins, you are one way to today's giveaway. You're almost there. All you have to do right now is make sure that you have shared the post and you'll be qualified to get the 2,000 naira. Okay, Collins, I think, had already won himself 500 naira airtime, and now he's been the first to qualify for the giveaway, which is a total of 2,500. So yes, Collins, by the time you finish the last step, which we are going to verify, you would be the lucky winner of 2,500 naira. And if you need it in total in your account, and not for recharge card, let us know. You need the cash immediately after the show. We'll be sending it to you. Okay, guys, so we have a winner already. And please do not forget to say a very big thank you to 308 Media for this very sponsor. I guess we'll be going on a very short break. Just a 1 minute break and I'll be right back. Yeah, you are live on Tolk TV, Mrs. Society. Oh, okay. Sorry, we didn't get that. Hello.
I'm really enjoying your program.
Okay. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you joining us.
Getting you and keep you to impart into people's lives every day.
Thank you. Amen. Thank you very much.
I just have a little comment on the topic, the criteria to measure success.
Yeah.
So now understanding, I think knowing your value, what you value, as in you know your values, what you want, matters a lot to success. And to other people's life also matters a lot.
Okay.
Always believe in yourself that only you can do it for yourself.
Okay.
Be yourself. There is no another person like you. So no one can be like you.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have the confidence in yourself, you believe in yourself, I think you are.
Okay.
Just for you to have it, be contented. That's all you need to be successful. And above all, remember your God. Put your God first. Because when you put God first in your life, everything seems very possible.
Okay.
That's the little comment I have.
Thank you very much for calling me, Society. I really appreciate it. Okay, so guys, you heard it from Mrs. Society, who called. And okay, we've got some other comments from Mr. Daniel. He said most times we are not where we want to be, okay? But always be positive and keeping pressing on joyfully wherever we find ourselves, keeping hope alive. Thank you, Mr. Daniel.
Naturally, Mr. Daniel, I would say he's a pastor because I knew him personally and he always gives good advice.
Okay, you know him.
Yes, that's the reason why I actually invited him, so that it could at least share some things with us that we actually benefit us all. Because I can't imagine how you're giving us hope in such a situation right now. You understand? Because I'm very sure most people are trying to figure out who they are. They're trying to figure out themselves. They're trying to say if where I am is good enough for me. They're trying to know what they really want in life. A lot of things are going through and going on in a human's mind. You understand my point? So anyway, he's right. We need hope, because if we don't keep hope alive, I'm very sure most of us will be depressed. That's why I see some youth committing suicide, doing things they least expect themselves to do. But the thing is really, really, really deep down. Okay, I think we have a caller on the line.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, my name is Blessing.
Blessing.
Am I on to Tolk TV?
Yeah, you want to Tolk TV Podcast.
Okay.
So, Blessing, where are you calling from?
And I really enjoyed your programs, the show, and at the same time, I just want to contribute in my own process.
Okay, Blessing. Thank you very much. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Lagos.
From Lagos? Okay. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, I was actually
been invited by Collins Anthony.
Okay, Collins invited you.
I'm calling.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You said what?
Okay, I'm calling from Ikeja.
Okay. Okay, thanks for calling. We can hear you. Go ahead. We're listening. Hello, are you there? Okay, I think we lost that caller. Please do well to try call back. The network really is not being friendly, but we should be able to get through. Okay, we have a comment from Happiness Emmy. He said, I'm Happiness from Delta. I joined through Akogbe Pizza Pere via WhatsApp, and I'm happy to join you. Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. And I think Peter has won himself the other 2,000 naira. And to make that very winning valid, like we said earlier, make sure that you share the post to whoever has invited someone to join us on the show. Your last stage to partaking in this giveaway is to make sure that you share this very podcast, which we are going to verify first of all. And after that, the money is all yours. Hello, good evening. Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, I'm not on Tolk TV. It's Leslie calling back.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you're welcome. I wasn't hearing you clearly. Okay, you're welcome back.
So, I've really enjoyed the program, and we were talking about what's the best criteria to measuring success, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, part of the contribution is legacy, like pastors and self-discovery.
Okay.
Then, okay,
yeah.
And the lesson I have today is just that based on the conversation I've had so far, and I've really enjoyed it. And what I want to say is that when trying to discover yourself, and as well a legacy that you want to give out, you have to put yourself in a position where people around you get benefits from you. I think it's also part of success, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
you're right.
I must pass on to others. The knowledge that I have must not remain increasing in my brain. I hold it to many men and women to do something with it out there.
Okay.
So,
yeah, well, listening. Go ahead. Hello. Oh, we're really sorry, Blessing. I think the network is really not being friendly. We apologize for this. And yes, we want to say a big thank you to everybody that has been part of today's show. Thank you. And please don't forget to like this page here on Facebook. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at official_Tolk TV. And do not forget to also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Tolk TV. And yeah, the podcast also is happening on YouTube, just in case you have friends and family you wanted to invite who do not have Facebook on their phone. I'm sure they do have YouTube. Do well to also tell them to join us. And we have a comment from Chanel Udofia. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. He said, good evening, I am really enjoying your program. And he's saying success is the ability to impact to other people.
I think Ivy TY, she also said something like this before.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, she made a comment like this before. If you screw up and you see that she said something similar to what Udofia just said. So I think you're not the only person right now who has been giving us a comment like this. But I really do know. I'm still trying to pinpoint it, how you people come about with this idea, like the ability to impact other people life positively. I'm really trying to still figure that part out.
Well, I think when it comes to being successful, like we had already said before, it's not always having to do with money and all that. Don't
that part actually.
Yeah. So I think what they are trying to tell you that being successful also is you.
It's not about all yourself.
It's like exactly. It's you.
Other persons as well.
Is you putting other persons through? Is you putting other persons first? Affecting people's life. Exactly. Okay. That is being successful, and I'm sure that's the point they're all trying to take it from.
But when you put it that way, I'm still saying that if it actually goes down that way, you making other persons happy, making other persons okay with their lives, but you yourself, you're not okay. You're not happy with your life. You're not contented.
Okay, Rubel, first of all, I think whoever is to impact you positively is already positively impacted.
Everybody. The reason I'm saying this, I have come across a lot of weirdos in my life. They'll preach what they don't practice. So you taking their advice, you look like a dummy. So that's why I'm trying to put myself in that shoe. Like those people trying to impact our life positively, but they don't take their own advice. Their life is just like a wrecking ball. You understand? So I'm trying to just think through from that part, from my own experience. That's the reason why I was actually saying earlier, if they could actually share something from their own personal experience with us.
Okay, guys, you've heard it from Rubel, and just in case you have a specific answer to whatever it is Rubel has said, please do well to drop the comments. Like she said, she's here to learn. You're here to learn. I'm here to learn. We all are here to learn. And okay, so let's go to the other comments. Okay, Happiness Emmy said, I never knew something like this is going on until today. So by next Friday, I'll be glad to join again. Thank you very much, Happiness. Thank you. And from Chanel again, she's saying thanks to Collins Anthony for inviting me. Wow, that's cool. Now, Collins, I think you have
Getting more
in
credit
fact
than expected.
you are overdoing
Oh my god.
the giveaway criteria,
I
and
swear,
this is
I
lovely.
think
It's
working
really
for his
lovely.
money,
Exactly, he's working for it.
You
Exactly
earn
what
it,
we wanted.
earn
You earn it really.
honestly.
So
You
yeah,
earn it.
thanks Chanel
So
for
this is what we're
joining.
talking about. So
Exactly,
introduce people
thanks.
to the show.
Thanks very
Well,
much to Akugbe, who has been able to invite Happiness, Emmy, and to you guys who didn't bother to invite people or tell them about the show because probably you're too busy, or don't worry, next time I guess it's your turn. So
How does that happen with you? But anyway,
To-
thank you anyways for joining us.
to Collins and to Akugbe Peter, you've won yourself 2,000 naira each, and we'll be sending your money immediately after the show. And please do not forget to send us your account details via Tolk TV.
Yeah, the number that was put on the screen for you to call, you can
Yeah.
send your
Account
the
details to
number.
that number, and you will be credited. And once again, a very big thank you to 308 Media, who has sponsored this giveaway. And with all this being said, we want to say once again thank you for joining us. And this is how we will be bringing
To the show to an end.
today's show to an end. And from Chanel again, I think I didn't say this, but I said, for me, I'll continue to share it, and it's really interesting. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. We appreciate.
Want to cry right now. Thank you
We
very
really
much. That's
appreciate.
touchy.
Thank you very much to everyone who was part of today's show. To you who actually was not part of the winners on
Alright.
the giveaway,
Let's have yours next time.
don't worry, there's some other beautiful time for you to be a winner. And as always, we are all winners. So Rubel, why don't you say something to our listeners as we say goodbye?
Our listeners, I love you. Like capital letter, I love you all. Thank you very much for joining on the show. Emmy Richie, you're a darling. Ivy. Oh, T.Y. Actually, so I should not be calling you Ivy. Thank you for joining. At least I expected you to just show up. Mr. Daniel, you have a very big place in my heart. And Perere, Happiness, for our new listeners, for those of you who cared to create a watch party for us, you went on your WhatsApp, take your time to invite people. God bless you so much. God bless you. Keep up the good work. Keep inviting people to Tolk TV Podcast. Keep sharing. Keep commenting. That's the most important thing. Go on our Instagram, official_Tolk TV, and follow us there. Just be ahead of us. Always watch out for our next post and follow us back to back. And God will continue to bless you. Thank you.
Okay, guys. From me, you have a beautiful night's rest, and don't forget to keep winning.
Team winning.